Today's episode is brought to you by Manscaped, the leaders in below the waistline grooming, Deke. And in fact, they have an awesome set of tools to use on your set of tools. Ha 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 ha. In particular, the Lawnmower 4.0, where you're able to go over your dangly twins slow, low, whether you're in the water because it is waterproof, or if you're at night because it does have a light that goes on and off, wherever, whenever, it is there for your grooming needs, for your personal hygiene needs, along with all the other self-care personal hygiene products that Manscaped offer. And we definitely love Manscaped because not only do they offer those good things, but they even have a promo code for you guys to experience said offers. So promo code is MOATS. Use that. You get 20% off along with free shipping worldwide. So shout out to Manscaped. So I'm not even going to sugarcoat this thing, man.
Okay.
How you feel about your Najee Harris? Huh?
Okay. You see?
No, couple things now. Couple things. Because the people was fired up about you. They was fired up about you. They want to hear from you specifically because of your tone last week. Okay. We done had a couple of shows since then, solo, group show, and everything. Is like, yo, we're gonna hear this dude. Now Deke then came up here and he addressed it. He stood in front of it. He didn't seek comfort. He sucked solutions, and it was good.
Okay.
Now the people have been waiting for you to address your take from last week with this new information that we have currently seen, which was Najee's performance.
This new information that we have.
This new information. That's all I'm saying. So,
yeah.
Where we at, baby? Talk to me, man. Where we at?
But we addressed this on the last show before this even happened because we knew this was going to happen. We addressed this on the last show. Like, what happens if it happens to do some amazing type stuff? And, like, hold on. Because we talked about it before we even got here. And I'm like, I think that's even better. I think that's great. I think it's even better that he did that. Can we talk about? Can we talk? Let's talk about what happened and not what we just looked at. I remember watching it, and I was watching the hype. I seen him 50, buddy. I seen that.
Okay.
I watched the hype, and I remember I looked in the fourth quarter, and respectfully, it had 78 yards.
Oh, here you go.
It was running so hard. I'm like, he's running so hard for those 78 yards. Those yards came hard to get by. All 70. Respectfully.
Oh, wow.
So I'm just coming telling the truth that I told you 78. I detailed my work like as Coach T was saying. I'm like, bro, that 78 was a dog fight to go get them 70.
So you say he worked too hard for them 78s? What you trying to imply here?
You gotta work man. He had to shimmy a dude and set the other dude up on the shimmy to slam this dude like a little kid. Then he went and got 2 more yards off of that, and we thought it was a Hall of Fame run. I loved him. I thought it was a great run. I refused to take anything from that run. I thought it was a great run.
So are you doubling down?
All 4 yards of that run was a great run. You know where I'm going, Mo. All right, respect.
He said that they thought it was a Hall of Fame run. All 4 yards of it. Hey, yo, I can't stand you, bro.
I thought it was a great run. Them 4 yards was hard to come by. That's what I'm talking about right there. Answer my question.
So is this part of your grand scheme? Like this was the showcase you're talking about?
This is my bro. I thought if I was them, I'd sit it down this week because I done got it hyped. I got it hyped now. I'd sit it down this week. I wouldn't even let you see that for a week. I'd give me a week of rest. I'd bring it back next week, and I'd get me another one of them big time 4-yard runs.
Oh my gosh!
And I'd shop it.
Yeah, we can't do that till the off season.
Man. Yo, you foul. You are foul, man.
Bro.
and the reason I'm laughing is this. Because I see both sides of it. What you're speaking on is very legitimate, especially when you're talking about the professional element of it. The fans go crazy over that stiff arm. As a defender, I'm like, bro, That's a heck of a play by that DB and this defense running to the ball. He only
I thought they was biting. They got this.
That's what I was saying. I was with you from a professional standpoint. I'm with you. But from the fan standpoint, I'm like, bro, that was a monster run. The momentum, the energy that it gave. Bro, think about everybody went nuts on that play.
Yeah.
Everybody went nuts. So it's like I see both sides of it. That's why from a fan perspective, it's like, man, you crazy, man. That was nuts, bro. Like, he getting off. But the athlete side, you're like,
it was a grind.
Yeah. If you're doing that, that's not going to beat us. If that's as a defender,
it's not going to beat us.
Absolutely. I'm with you. I get that part of it. I get that.
He's on film like, that's tough, but way to bite. You slow his feet down. Look how you slow the feet down.
Hey, slow it down. The carry, we're going to get you 11 hands to the ball. Absolutely.
Sometimes the bear gets you.
Yep. That's why we jumping them.
He did look. Wait. Would you agree with this?
That's why he's from Lebanon.
That's how we jumping him. Yep.
He did look the best that he's looked this year, though. That was probably the healthiest he looked and the fastest that he looked.
I agree with you. I totally agree with you. I thought it was the best, healthiest. Also, that Atlanta field is really nice. Like I tell you all the time.
Najee does say he likes turf.
I'm like, people love to play in Atlanta. He said they said they call it the home game for them boys. Yeah.
I thought he played well. I give him that. I thought he ran hard. I just think them yards are so hard to come by. Like it all goes back to the top.
You working really hard for that number, right? That's what you
hard for that. It wasn't 100-yard day total. I know that for a fact.
And is that sustainable? That workload to get to that output?
You didn't see them shots. He
took some shots. He takes shots. He definitely takes shots.
He was getting hit.
But that's the part of his game right now. He has to run it like that and take those shots to be the Najee that we need.
But that doesn't last for a long time. That's a tough life, bro.
But you don't need it to last forever. This the running back.
You can't say that to me and come picking in the first round that early. You can't talk to me like that.
I agree with that part.
What you're saying doesn't make sense. You're not going to tell me this is a franchise running back, and now you're going to say I don't need it to last that long. Like, make it make sense. Like,
how long it need to last, D?
Najee?
Yeah, how long you need him to last, man? What you got for me, man?
I mean, we could roll with the backup running backs we got right now.
God, I forgot.
So you turned on it. Did you hear that? Jeez. Hold on.
I'm not turning.
You're not going to say nothing about that?
Oh. No, I just feel like...
What was that, D?
We could have success with any of these.
That was not the answer I was looking for right there, man. You were supposed to be like, yeah, man, I think all you need is 3-4 years. And Najee, man, if he lasts for 5, that's great. We're supposed to get that comment, man. Not any of these running backs give you that. No, man, no.
I don't know to what degree of the Najee we just saw in Atlanta, but we could get 90%. I would say, based off what we saw from Snow and Warren this year, Najee's way more consistent. He's way more reliable. But I think if you would have given the rock to Snow or Warren last game, we would have gotten pretty similar production. We were going to run good against Atlanta last week.
So you would trade Najee? So let me ask you something.
I don't think we're going to get the... Here's my thing. No,
that's all I heard.
I want to keep
put him on your trade box.
No, because I don't think we're getting the value that you think we're getting for him. I think we might as well just keep him.
Oh my gosh, y'all really just say just interchangeable. Just it doesn't matter if it was not. Just put Biddy out there, put Warren out there, put Master T. Man, I'm not hearing y'all, man. No, man.
Benny Snow.
Did you hear the word you used the word interchangeable? That's a big word. That's a big word.
Oh, people are saying I'm flip flop.
That sounds like
Najee Harris ran good.
That sounds like replaceable.
Oh, man.
He's the RB1. If we get the Najee Harris we saw in Atlanta, we stick with him for sure.
All right. I mean, like I said, I see both sides. Maybe I'm hanging on to the deuce. Okay, I'm still rolling with them. I like the little stiff on 4-yard run. It had me excited.
Nice.
But at the same time, I 100% have said the exact same thing you said, because full circle, it happened. Buffalo Bills playing Tennessee Titans. Derrick Henry stiff arm Josh Norman. It was crazy. I was like, it was just 3-yard run. So I don't know why y'all showing it as a highlight. It was just 3 yards. So I know what you're saying, TG. I'm with you. I said the exact same thing. Run. I was like, it was just 3 yards. I don't know why y'all making a big deal about it. It was just 3.
That was a great 3-yard run.
Yeah, it was an awesome 3-yard run. Yes. But that is a part of the game, though, man. But it does give you energy, though. It does give you momentum. That's got to count for something. That's got to count for something.
It does. I'm not going to say it's not a momentum change. I'm not going to say it's a presence. Those things matter.
Yeah.
Those things change the game. That 3 yards might have changed, like, not to say it like that, but the way he ran it might have affected the way somebody else ran up on, which might have turned into a 10-yard game.
True.
I'm with you. That's
Or
how
even
business
looking at the end of the
happen.
game. Even looking at the end of the game, man, he had a couple of runs to finish it where you're like, bro, they hit him at the line of scrimmage. He still picks up 5 because they not
Yeah.
as eager to jump on that thing anymore, man.
I give him that. I give him that. You know what I mean?
You just don't want to roll with it going forward. You just don't want to. You don't want that to be your wifey that you waking up to. I hear.
I'm
you.
just like, yeah, that's not who he is.
You don't want to marry
That's
it.
not who he
You don't
is.
want to marry it. Okay.
That's not who he is. And I think
Okay.
I just feel like, bro, if Najee's a second round running back, we're not having none of these
It's night
conversations.
and day. You're right. You're
If
right.
he's a third, fourth,
Where you're
anything, we're not.
drafted matters. Where you're
Yeah,
drafted
if
matters.
he-
Absolutely.
If he's third, you're treating him like, oh, we got this in the third.
Yo, we
Martavis,
love
they
it.
got Martavis in the third.
We
They
love
was like,
it.
oh my gosh, look what we
Right.
stole.
We love
You
it.
see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
Part of the AB mystique was we got this in the 6.
Absolutely. That's the part of Brady's mystique. This is the 6. Yeah, absolutely.
But the fact that it came
Yeah.
on the first day,
Yeah.
nah, I expect you to do that. What Coach Tomlin's little running speech, runners run.
Yeah, yeah.
Runners run.
That's what you're supposed
If
to
you're
do.
a runner, run.
Run the rock.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
If
Absolutely,
that's
man.
what your calling card is, if you're a guy that runs people or you're physical, be physical. That's who you got to be.
For sure.
I'm just saying that lifestyle does not last. Like that, just the first round grade just gives us such a tough time. I would try to give me a second and a third for it right now.
I
That's the
just
thing. We
don't see
cannot-
how you're
that's not
getting
gonna
that
happen.
though, bro.
There's
Like
no way.
I don't see a second and a third going for
I think you could've-
Najee, bro.
You didn't just see him. You didn't just see him stiff on the dude. I'm talking. I'm saying
Stop
like he
it.
came
The
on-
trade deadline's over, though.
Nope. Because the problem is this: what I'm doing appeases fans. What me and you are talking about appeases football heads, and football heads don't make them type of decisions because we all know that's not the decision you make for Najee.
So a football
We
head,
all know this.
head's like that's a 4-yard run.
Absolutely.
That's what you're saying.
That's a
Okay.
football. But see, I get to wear multiple hats. Okay, so I
Okay.
choose to put on my media fan guy hat and play that card right now. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay,
Oh.
but the football side of me, absolutely, it was a 4-yard
So like
run.
you
Unless
seen the 4-yard run.
TG, we talked about this when he first came. We said that's not scary in the sense of body punches aren't going to kill you. I'm worried about that dude that can headshot me. I'm worried about that dude that can take the like that's the one that's scary. We get it.
Body blows.
I'm with you.
putting me down.
But we're here now, and we got to roll with this body puncher. So
Okay.
that's all I'm saying, man. We're going to make this the best body puncher we can get. Okay? So we got to beef it up a little bit. If he got to learn some new body combo, put him in the freezer like Rocky did. And he going to beat all the body punches he need. If that's what it's going to take for Najee, that's what we in right now. But
See, that's where you went wrong right there.
But we stuck.
Like Rocky
You
did.
stuck.
Rocky's like Rocky's the ultimate undrafted free agent story.
he is.
You can't tell me like Rocky
Yes.
did.
But Najee
Apollo was the first rounder
but
that got
Najee
put
plays
down.
running. Oh, don't you do that. Don't you spin my analogy. I don't like you
You
spin
can't
my
do
analogy.
that.
Don't you spin my analogy like that. That is not how this works, man. Stop that. All right.
Come on, man. Come on. I'm not even gonna say how I seen the Instagram little side shot. I seen the side shots on Instagram.
It just,
Oh,
And I
where's
went-
that
the vid. It just no.
Yeah.
He did.
I know
call
y'all
me.
seen me.
He called.
I
my
know you seen
phone.
me. I blew your
Listen,
phone up
listen.
off
What
of
was
that.
the
I'm
side
like,
shot?
answer the phone.
I left you out of it. I didn't want to take a shot at you.
I felt like
You were
shots
brought
was
up.
taken at me.
It could have been way worse. I didn't. We didn't even bring you up.
Deke,
No, I seen y'all take them shots at me, and I didn't say nothing. I was waiting to get on here and talk to y'all. I seen y'all take them shots at me like, no.
I
listen,
thought
bro.
they were shots at me too.
Listen, bro. He called
They
my
were.
phone, bro. It had to be like 10 me and wifey low key like about to be out of it. And I'm like, yo, is my phone ringing? And I seen it was TG. And it was right after I posted. I said, oh, I already know what he on.
No.
I stalled.
I saw the couple
I
times.
definitely pulled the I'm act like I'm sleep card, and I played it all the way like that. But I knew when he hit my phone, I said, "Oh yeah, I already know what this is."
I'm like, he took a dig. That was a dig. I seen it.
I said, "Oh, he done hit my line at 10:40 at night, Deke. Deke, don't nobody talk to me that late at night, Deke. Don't nobody." I said, "Oh, this is for real, for real.
That was
here.
a shot.
This is for real."
He took a dig at me. Both of y'all did. Both of y'all. Both.
Me. I thought we were on the same team, TJ.
Wait a minute. Now, Deke, how you keep flip-flopping now, Deke? Come on, man. You on my team, Deke.
I'm going to say, because people are saying I'm a flip-flopper right now, I'm going to say exactly what's going on. I'm actually the most consistent one here. Because
all right, so what's the answer? Where are we at now?
With me? On Najee?
Yeah. What's your opinion? Where are you at with
He's the best running back on the team if we get what we got from him in Atlanta. We stick with him this year. We can't get rid of him this year. We can't trade him. We can't do any of that. I don't know if I necessarily even want to trade him in the offseason. The reason I wanted him potentially not in this Atlanta game was for him to get healthy because I didn't think he looked right at all this year. And this is the game where he looked the most healthy and looked the most fast and had the most burst. So if we keep getting this, I'm fine with him being RB1. But I also do think if we don't have him out there, we could still have a successful running game with the guys that we got. So if we were to trade him for what you're talking about, like a second or third round pick, I think that is good value. And that actually goes back to whenever we were talking about the trade deadline. I said the same thing. You said like a second and a third. I'm like, yeah, I'm taking that immediately.
Yeah,
that's a huge deal.
Getting that. Now, I have a question for you as well, though, man. Do you think that Najee could do the L-Bell body transformation? Because you remember L-Bell first year, bigger back, thicker, good, but not nowhere near as explosive. Dropped all that weight, came back 14, and we know what the rest was after that. Do you think he could do that? Because he did, like, he was like 240, 245, I think it was, in training camp, or in OTAs and stuff like that. So do you think...
244.
Yeah, he was a big dude, man. He was big.
244.
So do you
think... I never forget 244. He told us 244.
He definitely said 244. In fact, he said it to me in West on the other show. Yeah. On the other show. He's right on air. Absolutely. He
told us 244. He said, I played at that last year. What's the big deal?
He put emphasis on it. You're absolutely right.
Okay.
So how do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? Do you think that he's capable of that?
He definitely could do that. He definitely could do that.
Would that change your mindset on him?
Possibly. If it can move better, I just think right now, to me, that's his game. If you know what I mean. You're talking about ifs and ifs and fifs, right?
Man, you know. But all I'm saying. It's not a big if when we're talking about here in Pittsburgh because we've seen L-Bell do it. We've seen James Conner do it. We've seen D'Angelo Williams do it. You don't got to give me 30 if you give me 15.
We didn't see D'Angelo do that. D'Angelo
dropped. Yes, he did.
Le'Veon did that.
Bro, D'Angelo also did, man. I would hear Coach Tomlin every single day. Hey, D'Angelo, I don't want you any bigger than 205. No bigger than 205. And he be trying to cut, eating all that extra healthy stuff over there, man. Now, I don't know how long it lasted, but he was definitely on it. He was on it.
You know what?
He was on it.
You're right.
He was on it.
You're right. I'm not even going to argue with you. You're right. I agree with you on that one. Mm-hmm. At the same time, can I give what I've seen?
I'm here.
I seen this Alabama running back named Eddie Lacy.
Don't you do that. Promise. I swear, before you go any further, I swear I literally, in my head, I was like, bro, he could go either L-Bell or Eddie Lacy after this. I swear. Not the fatness, but I was like, yo.
Not the fatness.
Get thicker. Like the weight, like the bigness of when you watch Eddie was a big dude.
Yeah.
I was
he was running.
He was, but he was a big dude. He's a big dude.
He had too much area to hit.
Yeah.
I'm not into the big back no more. That's just my thing. Like I think it's levels to the big back like we talked about. I think there's a big back, there's a power back. I think his style is kind of a little bit of like even if you look at that monster run, he's shaking somebody before he stiff him.
He is. Yeah.
It's not like that wasn't the beast quake. It's not like you get what I mean. He's not like running through, and I think he's a good running back.
I feel like every time you compliment him, it is met with like a non-compliment that you just suddenly just slide in there. Like
it's not. It
wasn't like a monster stiff arm. It was a shake and
it was a monster
it's
stiff
like,
arm.
Bro, why is it always like that little bit? It's like God damn.
I thought it was a monster stiff arm. I'm just saying he's not.
You're not a fan of a big back. I got it. It's clear.
I think he's a great dude, man. I think he's a great dude. He's great for the locker room. He's great for the team, the city. I think he is. I think he's a great guy, man. I think he fits he checks so many boxes.
Oh, my gosh. All right.
I do.
All right. We'll leave it at that.
He ain't switching
Okay?
up.
He is not.
You gotta respect it.
Yeah, and I'm kind of trying to figure out where did you end yours at, because I felt like you kind of still was going back and forth, and you
I
tried
got
to
a lot of
talk it up
nuance
end
to
in the
my
middle.
takes.
Yes,
I got a lot of nuance going on.
Yes.
All right, hold on. Here it is.
Because I'm like, I get where T
I
is,
think-
I get where I'm at. I still don't know where you all the way at, though.
because
Just
it is
confused.
gray. It is gray because I don't
playing
think
the fence on
TG.
us,
No,
man.
I don't think TG's wrong in a lot of what he's saying as it
Yeah.
pertains to running back value. But maybe he's not giving Najee enough credit for still being the best running back on the team and still bringing value to the team as is being a running back and getting the carries.
I think he does bring value to the team. I don't disagree with you like that, and I think he is the best. He's the best running back on the team for sure. I agree with you like that. I just think it's like.
But then I'm also with you in terms of like if we got rid of him, I think we can get like 90% of the production. We're not doing that this year, though. This could be an off-season talk. I don't think we're getting a second-round pick for him.
Shout out my guys. Have you ever seen the movie Shallow Hal before?
I have. I don't. Deke is not a big movie guy, but I have it. So in Shallow Hal,
I've heard of it.
It's
And you remember the time where he's standing next to other things and it looked beautiful.
Yeah.
And then you zoomed in on it a little bit and it didn't quite look the same.
Yep.
I think these are one of those moments.
Oh
like,
my God.
what lens are we looking at? That's, I think, the
He
conversation.
said it's the Shallow Hal. Oh my
What lens are we looking at?
bro, we looking at the Shallow Hal. Oh my. That hurts because I've watched that movie and I actually enjoy that movie, but that hurts. Oh God, that hurts.